What is up, YouTube? This is 82 and 0. Welcome back. So, for those of you who I'm sure are living under a rock, let me tell you the news. Victor Wembanyama is going to be going to the Spurs. The Spurs got the number one draft lottery pick. I mean, it's not the draft itself, so it's not like they selected him, but we all know that they're going to select him. But this marks the third time that the Spurs have gotten the number one pick. You know, they had David Robinson in 87, Tim Duncan in 97. Now, Victor Wembanyama in 2023. Now, for those of you who don't know, I've said in a few other videos, I'm a Spurs fan. Tim Duncan was my favorite player. So, of course, I'm ecstatic about this. But for all the people who are saying it's rigged, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. I've seen some people talk about how the lottery was rigged to get Ewing to the Knicks. I don't know. But hear me out here. Let's just say for a minute that the NBA wanted to rig this draft lottery. Why would they put Wembanyama, who brings millions of dollars to any franchise he goes to, why would they bring him to a small market team like the San Antonio Spurs? Right? Wouldn't it make more sense that they'd rig it for, say, Houston, which is a bigger market, or even New Orleans, man? Because New Orleans gets a lot of media coverage. Remember back in 2020 when the bubble was going on, the Pelicans had a really easy schedule. They had a lot of nationally televised games. Even now they have a lot of nationally televised games. So wouldn't it make more sense to put him on that team? Some people said it was rigged against Detroit. I do think the NBA, when you look at it historically, hasn't favored Detroit a whole lot. The NBA didn't like that the bad boy Pistons were winning. So, yeah, when I hear Pistons fans say that it's rigged against the Pistons, I don't know. I just don't see why, if it was rigged, they would put him on the Spurs, But looking past that topic, how good is Wembanyama going to be on the Spurs? I mean, he has the potential really to be an all-time great. I mean, top 5 player of all time. He's 7'3". I mean, I've heard some listings say he's 7'5", but most of them I've seen is 7'3", and he's still growing. They say he has a shooting touch like Kevin Durant. They say he's got good handles. He can do some crossovers. They say he's actually a pretty good rim protector. He's a good shot blocker. But, it doesn't matter how good the hype is until you play on that court. One thing I really do worry about is a lot of bigs, right? It seems like had been injury prone. And I mean big bigs. Like I think of a Ralph Sampson, a Sam Bowie, Bill Walton. How good is he going to be? I mean, I want him to be obviously a top 5 player of all time. Is he going to win right away? The Spurs have a good young team around him with Jeremy and Vessel, Keldon Johnson. And, some people are saying blow it up, get rid of Greg Popovich. I think Pop should stick around a few more years just to really make an impact on Wembanyama. But I think the Spurs organization knows what they're doing. They know how to handle international players. They know how to handle centers. He couldn't have landed in a better franchise. So Congratulations to my Spurs. Wembenyama, let's see if he lives up to the hype. Thanks for watching.